Hey, what's going on, positive people? It's B Plus. I want to give you guys a quick update about Swoope's project. It was going to come out on December the 1st, but now it's going to come out on January the 12th. But before we get that new project, I want to revisit his last project that came out in 2021. The name of the project was 24. 24 really kind of symbolizing it being 24 hours in a day. But I actually did an album review on that project. It is on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. I actually break down how each and every one of his previous projects all connect together and tell a bigger, grander story. But there was one Easter egg in this project that I did not mention there, and I want to talk about that right now. So one of the dope things about Swoope is he always does his own production, or for the most part does his own production on each and every project. But if you go to the project entitled 24 and listen to the very first track, you might hear this. Now, I know that might sound like a producer tag. It says anti-meridian, but it's not a producer tag. If you actually go to track number 9, you might hear this. Post-meridian. As you may have heard, that said post-meridian. Now, what does that have to do with anything? So with this project being entitled 24, symbolizing 24 hours, anti-meridian meaning AM, post-meridian meaning PM. So there you have a whole nother day concept. So obviously 24 hours cuts 12 and 12, cuts it in 2 perfect halves. So I was wondering, I wonder if this is actually cutting the project in half. So if you take a look at the first track and where it says anti-meridian, and then post-meridian is on track number 9. But no, there are 18 songs on this project, so it's not cutting it in half that way, but it is cutting it in half as it relates to subject matter. Now, AM, it is more, I would say, upbeat, more of the more commercial sounding tracks. And coincidentally, all those songs tend to get more streams. The backside of this project where it says post-meridian are the more heavy songs, talking about the passing of his mother, talking about friendships that didn't last, talking about relationships with his father, talking about giving flowers to his loved ones and things like that. So the second half is a little bit more, I would say, not heavy, but it's more of a more introspective, I would say, perspective of life. And the front half of the project almost kind of feels like a party. So that's a little bit of a breakdown of how these two particular halves of the project tell 2 different stories or have 2 different vibes to them. But I'm actually not finished. There's one more thing I want to point out about this anti-meridian, post-meridian concept that Swoope has on this project entitled 24. Now, if you look at the structure of this project, it has 15 songs and it totals at 43 minutes and 47 seconds. And that's interesting because if you actually look and see the timestamp of when he says post-meridian and you add up the time of the first 8 tracks and you add up that time, it actually comes out to 22 minutes and 7 seconds. If you divide that by the 43 minutes and 47 seconds that's in the project, it rounds out about 50.6%. So it's right on the halfway point of the project, or right around the halfway point of the entire project. So once again, Swoope is doing a whole lot when it comes to his music. I'm very much looking forward to what he has on his brand new project. The name of the project is We Go On. It's coming on January the 12th. So you guys, make sure you check it out, but also make sure you listen very intently because Swoope is always doing something very special with this project. So I'm B Plus. Thank you guys for checking out this video. And until next time, peace in, confusion out, and be positive.